What's going on, bros and girls? So today I'll be doing a full review of this recently released Logitech G430 7.1 surround sound gaming headset. Logitech has revamped their entire gaming lineup with their new G series, which includes this model, as well as keyboards, mice, and other headsets. For any new viewers, I've actually done an unboxing of this product, as well as unboxings and full reviews of their flagship G19S keyboard and their highly anticipated G400S. And if you want to see those vids, just click the annotations or the links in the description. Back onto the G430 though, it's basically a G230 but with upgraded Dolby 7.1 surround sound via a removable sound card that creates a very impressive virtual 360-degree sound field. As usual with all my reviews, we'll start with the cons and leave off on a good note with the pros. Also, for current pricing and availability, I've included some links for you down below. I really only found one con, and it's the lack of auto mute when you put the microphone in up position. A lot of other gaming headsets these days have this feature, and I don't think it would be that much more of a cost, if any at all, to implement this as opposed to the way they have it right now with the mute switch on the cord. This is obviously more of a preference thing, but I think it makes more sense as when you have the mic up, you obviously won't need it, and it should be muted. And when it's down, unless you want to look like a boy band member,
tearing up my heart when I'm with you, but when we are apart, I feel it too.
it's down so you can use it for voice chat and should be automatically unmuted and turned on. So before I go to the pros, I'll just touch on something that is neither a pro nor a con, and I'll leave it up to you to judge for yourself. I'll now do a sound test of the G430's mic and compare it with my Snowball, and you can tell me what you think of the quality in the comments, and I'll let you know my thoughts as well. Alright guys, so I'm now recording with both the Snowball and the G430. The Snowball's about, I would say, about half a foot, 3/4 of a foot away from my mouth, and the G430 is probably about an inch away from my mouth. So this is what I sound like. Alright guys, so I'm now recording with both the Snowball and the G430. The Snowball's about, I would say, about half a foot, 3/4 of a foot away from my mouth, and the G430 is probably about an inch away from my mouth. So this is what I sound like. So as you just heard, the G430 probably isn't the best for voiceovers like what I was doing there. That's more of the Snowball specialty, which is why I got that microphone. But for gaming, it should be more than good enough. Like, the words were clearly heard and the volume was definitely loud enough. And just to let you know, I did have the microphone set up how I would normally use them. The Snowball had its pop filter in front of it, and the headset was mounted on my head, not around my neck or anything. And obviously there wasn't any pop filter in front of the headset mic, which is probably why the plosive consonants sounded much better with the Snowball. So on to the pros, and the first thing you should always factor in is what I say for all the audio gear I test out, and it is how they sound. When connected with the USB and Dolby headphone surround sound technology is on, it sounds extremely immersive, and I can definitely make out the enemy's position a lot better than with a conventional headset. I will admit I am pretty shitty with a normal headset, and I do get shot in the back a lot, and sometimes even shanked in the back. But like I mentioned in the unboxing video, one really good feature is that you can independently crank up the levels of the sound behind you and lower the sounds in front of you, which is what I use a lot since I rely more on visuals for what's in front of me and really only use my headsets to detect footsteps. Music-wise, they obviously don't have the instrument separation of, say, my Sennheiser 558s or the big booming bass of my Sony XB500s, but those headphones were made for those uses, and having big bass for gaming can actually hinder your performance since a lot of the times the bass would drown out the footsteps or other positional cues. Still though, they are an above average music performer for a gaming headset since the bass is still present, and since they are a somewhat neutral sounding headset, the music is still fairly accurate to the source. If I would describe their stock EQ curve, I would say they're on the bright side, with a slightly higher emphasis on the highs. The next pro is the design and build quality. Design-wise, I am a big fan since, as you know, a lot of PCs, including mine, have a black and blue color theme, and this matches it perfectly. Also, these are made with plastic to keep the weight down, with metal on the frame and the band at all the heavy stress points to keep them durable. Logitech also made the ear cups 90-degree rotatable to be able to lie flat for transport, and the pads are of a breathable sport mesh material that I found even after using the headset for a long time straight, my ears didn't heat up like they normally did with other over-ear headphones. A last feature they added is a nicely braided fabric cable that resists tangles. And speaking of features, this brings me to my third pro. These headphones are feature-packed and include the above-mentioned cable, including a cable management Velcro tie, removable ear cups that can be washed, and a detachable USB adapter/sound card. The ear cups can be removed really easily just by peeling it off the plastic border of the ear cup, and they can be washed in warm water and maybe mild soap if you're really dirty. The detachable sound card adapter is something I think a lot of other gaming companies should take note of, as it maximizes compatibility. If you already have a high-end sound card, you can just use the 3.5mm plugs and get good 3D sound. But if you're only running a subpar onboard solution, plug in the sound card and you'll get Logitech's full 7.1 surround sound gaming experience. Another pro I want to touch on is fit and comfort. The lightweight, combined with the sport cloth ear cups and the memory foam headband, make them very comfortable to wear even for long periods of time. The headband panning isn't the widest, but there's just enough pressure from the band to keep them firmly on your skull, without it pressing so much you feel like your head is going to explode. The rotatable ear cups and highly adjustable band also help with comfort and fit. The last pro I want to mention before we go is what has impressed me with all Logitech projects, this being the LGS or Logitech gaming software. Their software is fully integrated with any other Logitech gaming gear, meaning you only need one program to control them all. You can control many things from headphone and mic levels, as well as bass and treble, and if you want even more control, there's a pull-down menu for a full equalizer. And like I mentioned before, if you're running the adapter with 7.1 surround, you can independently control the levels of each virtual speaker. Of all the gaming software I tried, I think Logitech does probably one of, if not the best job for having great software to support its already great hardware. So all in all, I am very impressed with this headset, and I think for its price, it's well worth it for everything you get. It's feature-packed, performs well in games, is designed very well, and has a great, easy-to-use software system. And if anything does happen to go wrong, it has a generous 3-year warranty, and Logitech is well known to have some of the best support for PC products. So I hope you guys all enjoyed my full review of the Logitech G430 7.1 surround sound gaming headset. If you did, please thumbs up, comment, and subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. And follow me on Twitter, it would be much appreciated. Until next time, YouTube, peace!